Istanbul is the only city that stands on two continents, Asia and Europe, and it's a really very busy transition point for immigrants to pass towards Europe. So I realized that when I met an English policeman, and he was sent by the English government to look into the human trafficking that came from Africa or other countries, go past Istanbul and towards Europe. So that triggered the idea for the film. In the whole world, in many countries, immigrants are treated in a bad way, and one of them is Festus, one of them is Okute, these people's friend, the teammate who also played football, who also came to Turkey with the hope of being a good football player and making a living. So that was, as I was filming their lives, that was inevitable, that their friend's death would have a big influence on their look at life in Turkey, and also affected many of them. And many of them left because they were afraid after this event.
I have my flag, Nigerian flag. Yes. They said no. They said no.
Burada bayrak, Nijerya bayrağı şimdi küçük bir açıklama yapmak istediklerini söylüyor ama hayır demişler, kabul etmemişler. Yes.
Now I tell them that we have my friends are here, brothers are here, that they want to see the cops. They said no. Now they took the cops in the ambulance without any Nigeria.
Please, my sister. We don't want to cause any problem here. Our embassy is waiting at the airport for us.
Now is at the cargo section. The ambulance is there. But when I come, I will tell you, I don't know what they did. They just removed him and they don't allow us to see him. Eh? I don't know what the government is doing. They carry you without anybody in the ambulance. I'm happy at that. I'm coming to the airport now.
The life of these Africans so claustrophobic. I did want to show a bit of Istanbul, but I only showed where they were and what they were doing. So I didn't want to give touristic pictures of Istanbul, beautiful pictures, beautiful views of Istanbul, because that's how they live. They live in a very claustrophobic environment. They play football, they go home, they pray, they come back home. They don't want to be with people who would influence them in a bad way, or who would take them in a negative path, including even their own people. They do avoid from Africans who are after bad habits as much as they avoid from just bad people.
Single, single, praise our Lord. Oh, single, single.
We have come again, Father. Yes. We have come to come and do that we know how to do best, yes, Jehovah. As we have gathered in your presence, Father, Father, come and lead us. Amen. Come and take us to that glory land. Amen. Come and take us to that place that we have desired to be. Oh, Jehovah, amen. In your hand we are.
It was not easy to earn the trust of the Africans, of course, first, although because they live in paranoia of being interpreted in a very negative way all the time. When I approached them, they said, oh, many people came to us and they said they wanted to do documentaries, they wanted to deal with us, but it disappeared after a while. And but I showed them that I was after something else. I was after them, their hopes and their passions for football, which was a symbol for making it in life or making a living, a good living, the way they want it to be, honestly. So they did, in a very short time, they did understand that I was kind of on their side, and I wanted to do a documentary just reflecting their lives, their hopes, their passions, and the road to make a living with honesty.